Hey guys, how's it going? Alphasar here, and we are yet in a new video. Now we're here in SamDoesArt's Instagram page because we're actually going to be doing his OC Pause Challenge. Yes. So feel free to grab some food or just draw along the way because this is going to be fun. I really recommend it. Now, with that out of the way, let's check what we got in the OC Pause Challenge. And for the first part of the challenge, we got a furry skin. Guys, I have never drawn a furry in my life. This is going to be difficult. But hey, at least we'll try new things, right? Now, let's move on onto the outfit. And we got a green dress. Hey, not bad. I really like it. It got like a Chinese vibe. I think we can work with that. Now we got the eyes. And what eyes did we get? Calm eyes. I really love the shape on this one. So, not bad at all. Next one is the hair. And we got wavy hair. Man, I love this type of hair. So I'm probably going to take a lot of time rendering it. But I think it will be worth it. Next, we have the eye color. And for this one, it's a really weird combination between green eyes and yellow iris. Like, come on, Sam. I mean, it's pretty unique when you think about it, but it's pretty weird nonetheless. Now, for the accessories, we got a big sword. Not complaining with this one. I just love warrior characters. And now that we have all of our 6 prompts, let's just move on to the next step. First part, concept. Before doing any big illustration, we obviously have to do a sketch about our character. Just designing the concept of the character is very, very important. And obviously, since we got a sword, I decided to go with a warrior character. And this type of character most of the time are really big and strong. But I wanted to go in a different way with this character design. I wanted something small and really gentle. But that's because I wanted to make a big contrast that I'm going to talk about later. As always with this type of challenges, most of the time you don't have to take the prompt directly or draw exactly what you see on the screen. You can take the idea and make it even better. Add some things, remove some things. The idea is just to be creative. You don't have to stick strictly to the things that you see on the screen. For example, I'm just here adding some pants alongside a Chinese dress, which is pretty weird, but I think it looks kind of badass. Also, I wanted to give her like a belt with some, Chinese knots. I mean, you don't have to trouble yourself with complicated things. For example, I just added just some basic things, bandages, protection for her arm, and that kind of stuff. And here I'm just working on her sword, and here is where I wanted to do the contrast, okay? Because I want to make her a really, really big, gigantic, ginormous, any other adjective sword. Like, are you seeing the size of that sword? Come on. It's just hilarious. I love it. But yeah, that's the contrast that I wanted to talk about and I wanted to make in this character design. Because you see the body is small, she's not tall, she's pretty short actually. And she's not skinny, she's athletic, but she's still pretty small. And her sword is basically bigger than her. Hi guys, Future Alphasar here. Sorry to interrupt the video, I just forgot to record this part. These videos take a lot of time to make. So if you're enjoying the video so far, feel free to like and subscribe. It is completely free. And that way, I can continue providing you this type of content. Anyway, that's all. Back to the video. Also, here I'm just, giving the final details of the sketch. I love the wavy hair, the calm eyes of the fox girl. I gave her some ears as well. And here I just added some colors just to check out, the color palette that I wanted to go with. But yeah, that's first part done. And now we're going on to the second one to paint the final illustration and talk about this character's story. Second part, painting. Now we're just going to paint the final illustration of the character. But first, I did a 3D reference for this illustration that I had in mind with some free assets. Thanks to that, I have an understanding of the shapes, lightings, and shadows of the character and overall the complete scene. Now let's talk about her story. Her name is Alexis, and she is a two-handed sword fighter fox person. And yes, it's a really weird combination of words, but honestly, I think it's the best way to describe her. She is a princess, actually. Yes, I know she doesn't look like a princess, but she is indeed. She's from a royal Chinese dynasty family. But you see, Alexis is the only beast person in her family. That's because the emperor, her father, isn't actually her father because she's adopted. The emperor adopted her when she was just a little foxy cutie baby. And why is that? Come on guys, you know why. Her family was completely slaughtered. No, I'm kidding. Okay? That's too cliche, okay? No, she actually just got lost. She just ran away too far away from her village and got lost. And you know who found her? Exactly, the emperor. And obviously, he saw her and she was such a cute baby. And he's obviously said something like, I cannot just leave this child over here without protection. She's literally just like a baby beast person. I cannot do that. So he naturally just adopted her and, well, treated her as one of her daughters. And if you're paying attention also to the speed paint, you could notice that there's a lot of Chinese knots. For example, there's a main one in her belt and another one in her sword. And that's because her royal family or clan dynasty, whatever you want to call it, it's called the Golden Knot. Going back to Alexis' story, well, she's a beast woman basically. So naturally, she's way stronger than human warriors. Because since she was a child, or when she was, growing up, she started to develop this love for the art of fighting, the combat. And the king noticed it. And he said, okay, let's just train her up and make her our best warrior. And long story short, that's basically the lore or the backstory of this character. It's really short, but I think it's really good for the type of character that she is. I also, in this illustration, I wanted to capture, that expression, that love for the battle. And I think that I did that really well because she seems like she's having the time of her life, man. Like, come on, I'm not even that happy. But she's like really, really happy to be fighting. Like, come at me. But yeah, talking a bit more about, the painting techniques and the illustration. Well, in the previous sketch, I think you noticed that I used maybe like a grayscale kind of technique. That's because I wanted to maybe just like a really, really rough sketch. But in this case, I went for a totally different approach actually. Because I wanted to go like for a painting style, like really detailed rendering and like not a lot of layers, just like one single layer and just, like paint all over it like a normal canvas. Like basically, you can see that in this document or in this project, there's not a lot of layers in the screen. Something that I really enjoy about this painting, I think it was the hair. Man, I literally had the time of my life painting the hair. And I am not really that into rendering, But my goodness, like it was like really special. I got to maybe like try some new techniques with the lasso tool that I didn't like use before. And also, I don't know, just there's something about the rendering of the hair that I just really love. And also, if you're wondering why the drawing is sometimes like purple or something like that, that's because of the multiply layer. Yes. And when it comes to do the shadows or doing the shadows, most of the time I don't like paint over the drawing or the painting. And this time I actually do another layer and I put it in multiply mode. It's a pretty common technique actually. And you just put like a purplish, like kind of, I don't know, like purple, really like in the mid tones of purple or maybe a little bit dark. And you set it up in the layer type to multiply. And that gives the illusion of the shadow. And I think it looks really great with that technique. Another thing that I'm really proud of is the sword. You know, that kind of like metal illusion or metal type of texture. I think it went really well. I don't know. I think that the rendering in this piece, like I really took my time and actually like investigate with some real life references and some other references of artists that actually paint in this similar style. I just really enjoyed this challenge actually. It was really fun. And also, yeah, don't burn me alive. I really used like a stock image for the texture of the dress because yeah, I was not going to paint all those individual things. So yeah, but hey, it's just another technique. Another thing that I found actually really funny is that I was struggling a lot. I don't know if you can tell with the lighting, but I think that at this part I already got it. I think that's the type of lighting that I wanted, like a pretty bright white background and just the character popping off, you know, like super glowy. But yeah, just adding some final details. I wanted to add some motion blur because I want to drag your attention or the attention of the piece directly into the center. And I think it's basically done. What do you guys think of the piece? I'm actually quite happy about the result. I think it looks majestic, very expressive, and really aggressive, just what I was looking for. And just like that, we got into the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all guys on the next one. Goodbye.